lineup for the North Hardin Trojans, we have Isabel Carter, Amnaya Clark, Kaylee Garrison, Elion Jackson, Jerica Johnson, Abby Mahan, Olivia Maldonado, I said that wrong, Abigail Stover, McKaylee Thompson, Isabella Torres, Juliana Weidman, and Madison Yates. And let's get on our feet, pulled up fans. Let's meet the starting lineup for the John Hardin Bulldogs. Number 1, Drea Douglas. Number 2, Moana de la Rosa Pagan. Number 3, Andy Wiley. Number 4, Ashley Reisner. Number 5, Riley Daughtery. Number 9, Jordan Rowlett. Number 7, Lily Pretty. Number 10, Madison Santon. Number 12, Jenna Liebert. Number 20, Carly Crowfoot. And number 99, Madison Moore.
Our starting lineups again for North Hardin. It'll be Madison Yates, Abigail Stover, McKaylee Thompson, Abby Mahone, Jerica Johnson, Elion Jackson, Isabella Carter, Olivia Maldonado, Juliana Wiedemann, Isabella Torres, Amani Clark, and between the pipes it'll be Kaylee Garrison for the Trojans. For John Hardin, be Drea Douglas, Juana De La Rosa Pagan, Andy Wiley, Ashley Reisner, Riley Daughtry, Lily Pretty, Jordan Rowlett, Madison Stanton, Jenna Liebert, Carly Crowfoot, and in goal tonight for the Bulldogs, it will be Madison Moore. North Hardin comes in with a 0-1 record, while John Hardin comes in with an 0-2 record. They are 0-1 in 17th District play. This will be North Hardin's first 17th District ball game. This is our first ball game of the year. Tomorrow night we will be at North Hardin, as it'll be boys soccer action, as the Central Hardin Bruins will come to take on the North Hardin Trojans there. And then Friday night we'll kick off our football action, as DeSales will come to Central Hardin. Game time scheduled for 8 o'clock. Coach Paul Gray will have that coverage as the teams make it out onto the field. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at HCEC-TV. Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. So John Hardin will be going from left to right. And we'll have the opening possession of the ball game. Fisher will make sure everybody's in the right spot. No problem with the keeper's jersey. Probably because her jersey is black and John Hardin will be wearing their black uniforms tonight. So she will put on a purple penny. For North Hardin, their next ball game will be on the 17th, as they will travel to the sports park to take on Central Hardin. Central Hardin will not have official home games out on campus. Their home games will be at the sports park in Elizabethtown. So Douglas will start it off, sends it back. That one goes out. Throw in for, they've said the Trojans. Eliana Jackson will pick it up. Trying to get it in to Maldonado. Knocking it out that time is Daughtry. Maldonado with the throw in. Trying to get it. Possesses it back to Jackson. Jackson will send it back up. Sorry, I said Jackson. That was Thompson. Now out to Stanton. That goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Yates to throw this one in. Johnson there, just outside the 18. That'll be a penalty on the Trojans. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Jenna Liebert to take this one. Right down the middle of the field. Johnson heads it in the air. Cleared out. Maldonado chases after it. Crowfoot chases after it for the Bulldogs. Back to Carter. He's going to get into the 18 box. Crowfoot left foot. Stopped initially there by Garrison, who gets the save. Garrison will punt this one away. Back to midfield. Getting it there is Wiedemann. Popped in the air. Jackson will keep it on this side of midfield, but that'll get out and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Daughtry threw that one in. Wiedemann loses it. Now towards the middle. Jackson to Wiedemann. Now Yates with it. Yates going to send it to the far side. Trying to get it to Mahone. It's going to go beyond her. Across the end line, and that'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. .37-24 to go. It's 2 40-minute halves. Running clock unless there's an injury timeout or a score. They might have a Liebert runs off. Not sure what was on her uniform or wasn't supposed to be there. Whatever it was, she got it changed. So they mark it ready. Time starts to roll, and Liebert will be the one that will take this goal kick. Thompson keeps it on this end. That'll go out. Throw in for Daughtry. Wiley loses it to Maldonado. Maldonado across to Johnson. Johnson going to try to feed it to Mahone. Coming out is Moore. A little chip shot. It entered the side of the goal. It's going to be a goal. It went into the side net. Not a goal. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Liebert will take this one. Johnson controls that one. Now she'll pass it off to Yates. Yates will send it back. Stover now with it. Out on the right side, trying to get it to Mahone. Now Maldonado with it. Rowlett right with her. Maldonado takes the shot. It's going to end up being a corner kick as that one went off of Moore. And it'll be Madison Yates who will take this corner kick for the Trojans. Scoreless here in the first half. This one high. That one's going to go into the top of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Again, we're back on the air tomorrow night. So we'll be at North Hardin High School as they will take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That one at a 7 o'clock start time. Then Friday it'll be our opener for the football season as the Sales Colts will come to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Scheduled for an 8 o'clock kickoff. Coach Paul Gray will bring you that action. That one gets out in front. Drea Douglas out there. Stover will clear it. Throw in for the Bulldogs. This is Lily Pretty that will throw this one in. She's going to throw this one into Rowlett. Maldonado there for the Trojans. She gets it. Going to send this one ahead. Going to have a foul there as two players got tangled up. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Liebert will take this one. Down the middle of the field. Torres there for the Trojans. Douglas there for the Bulldogs. Thompson comes back. Bulldogs keep it on that end. Douglas with it. Torres in front of her. That one chipped. Reisner trying to get. We're going to have a stay down player. These players were going for the ball. I believe that's Torres that got kicked in the leg. She's up. Says she's okay. So it'll be Stover that will start this action. Going to send it to the right side, trying to get to Mahone. Pretty back there for the Bulldogs. That goes out. Throw in for North Hardin. Mahone quickly with it. And to get it there for Maldonado. Liebert there for the Bulldogs. Maldonado crosses. I believe it went over the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for John Hardin. And for North Hardin, their next ball game will be on the 17th as they will travel to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That will be at the Sports Park in Elizabethtown. For the Bulldogs, their next ball game will be at Christian Academy of Louisville on the 20th. Liebert to take this goal kick. Down the middle, trying to get to Reisner. Reisner will send it near midfield. Now with his undergraph. Yates has it back for the Trojans to Johnson. Johnson carries it back towards the center, now lays it off. Left foot from Yates, shot. Moore with the save. That'll go out. It'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Madison Yates will take this one. Quickly gets it into Torres. Torres will give it right back for Yates. Just inside the box. Takes a shot. Through and then in. I'm not sure if they're going to call that on Yates or if that was Maldonado or Carter. So that will go to Madison Yates, her first goal of the season. With 31:04 to go in the first half. Torres with the assist. Reisner on the far side with it. Sends it ahead. Stover will send it back to the other end. Rowlett right back down. Torres now with it for the Trojans. He's going to send it out to the left side. Wiedemann there. Jackson will keep it on this end for the Trojans. Doherty able to get it back. Torres will track this one. Just takes it out. Pressure that time from... And that will go out and be a throw-in for the Trojans. Thompson to throw this one in. Doherty heading back. That goes out. Throw in for North. Jackson to throw this one in. Soft toss into Yates. Yates going to take it down into the corner. She'll cross. That's going to go over the end line. And that will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Livert again to take this one. Have had some substitutions. DJ Carroll's into the ball game for the Bulldogs. And Lily Pretty checks back in as well. Livert down the middle. Over Torres' head. Thompson there. She'll play it back to Stover. Stover back over to Thompson. Up to Graff. Little pressure. Thompson keeps it in. Gets it to Jackson. Now Wiedemann with it. Wiley fighting her off. Sorry, not Wiley. De La Rosa Pagan was on that one. Now Maldonado chases it. Quick shot. Saved by Moore. Moore will punt this one away. Johnson with it. Outside for Mahone. Mahone going to get it back towards the center. Andy Wiley there for the Bulldogs. Now Yates has it for the Trojans. She'll pass it. We're trying to get it to Wiedemann. Pretty was there. Jackson will keep it on this end. Chips it into the box. Libert heads it back out. Jackson going wide. Wiedemann will chase after this one. To Jackson, just outside the box. She's going to take a shot there. Libert plays it off for Chess. Now we'll kick it out and clear. Thompson going to keep it on this end. Wiedemann with it. That'll be cleared out. That time by De La Rosa Pagan. Torres lays it off for Yates. Yates about 35. Goes off a couple of Bulldogs. Now Torres chipping into the backs, trying to get it to Wiedemann. Able to keep it in. Pretty will clear it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. That'll be headed out. Another throw-in for North Hardin. Yates will send this one in. Goes out, another throw-in for the Trojans. Jackson will throw this one in this time. Throw it down the line. Pretty is there for the Bulldogs. Jackson gets it right back. Plays into the box. Wiley with it. Johnson gets it back for the Trojans. Trying to make her way left-footed. Takes the shot. Moore doesn't get the save. It's a score for Jerica Johnson. So with 26-32 going this first half, a 2-0 lead now for the Trojans. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at HCEC-TV, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Douglas to kick this one off. He's sent up, trying to get it up the graph, but it'll be Trojans that get it back. Wiley now with it towards the middle, but Jerica Johnson gathers it in. Yates now has it for North. Into the box. Liebert comes over. She'll send it out via throw-in for North Hardin. Yates to throw this one in. Trying to get it to Maldonado. Echeverria there for the Trojans. Maldonado has it back. That's going to go out and be a corner kick for the Trojans. Maldonado to take it from this side. Send that one to the far side. Yates heads it. Bounces in the middle. I believe that was Liebert that cleared it out. It'll be sent down the middle of the field. Stover will get it right at midfield. Trying to get it to Yates. Up the graph. Will send it forward. Stover racing back. Stover will clear it. That'll go out and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Kiros comes forward to send this one in for the Bulldogs. Gets that one into Reisner. Stover pops that one in the air. Johnson there. That'll be sent back towards the middle of the field. Torres now with it. De La Rosa Pagan on her. So send it down the right side. Mahone sprinting there. Liebert coming over. Mahone with it. Towards the middle. Rowlett will be there. She'll kick it out and it'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Mahone quickly to it. Throws it in to Maldonado. Right back to Mahone. We have an offsides call. It'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Liebert will take this one. So Riser, that goes off Johnson. Will be a throw-in now for the Bulldogs. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Kiros to throw this one in. Johnson gets it for the Trojans. To the middle for Maldonado. Shot there, one hop. Moore will gather it in. Moore will punt that one away. Right to Wiedemann. Purdy will pop it back near midfield. Douglas there sends it the other way. Up the graph, not going to be able to get to that one. Throw in for the Trojans. Thompson, a strong throw down to Maldonado. Isabella Carter. Now Mahone with it. Rowlett will clear it out, but Maldonado keeps it there. Square shot. It's in the upper right-hand corner. Olivia Maldonado, 22-12 to go. So a 3-0 lead now for the Trojans. 22-12 to go here in this first half of play. Up to Graft, a little too far for her. Be a throw in for North Hardin. Thompson to throw this one in. Down the line. Yates there. That's going to go out off of Yates. Be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Up to Graft to send this one in. Actually, I apologize. That is Madison Santon. Sorry about that. When they switched positions early in the game, I did not make the change. Goes to the outside. Johnson now with it. Tried to send it down the right side. That'll go off the Trojans. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Santon to send this one in. That'll be another throw in for John Hardin. Pretty will take this one. Another throw in for the Bulldogs. Santon will throw this one in. Wiley gets it back towards the middle of the field. Jackson there for the Trojans, now knocked around. Torres will send it down the middle of the field. Yates going after it. Maldonado behind her. Liebert comes over for the Bulldogs. To the middle for Jackson. I believe that was Rowlett that got in her way and clears it back out for the Bulldogs. Santon now with it. She'll carry it to midfield. Trying to get it to Douglas. Over there for the Trojans. She'll send it up the far side. Carroll will send it back near midfield. Went off the Trojan, but it'll be Drea Douglas with it for John Hardin. Stover closes grounding, regains possession. Stover carries it past midfield. Just in a crossing. Jackson not able to get it. Moore comes out, will jump on it. Looked like Jackson might have hurt herself. She was not able, it didn't look like she was going full speed at that. Seems like it might be her left leg hurting. Moore will punt this one out. Throw in for the Trojans. Thompson to throw this one in. We have subs coming in on both sides. Thompson will throw this in. 18:59 to go in the first half. De La Rosa Pagan with it. Maldonado keeps it for the Trojans. Able to keep it inbounds. Now stops. He's going to cross with the right. Mahone there, not able to get a good foot on it. Liebert will try to clear. Johnson keeps it on this end. That'll go over the end line. That's going to be a corner kick for the Trojans. Olivia Maldonado will take this one. There goes short corner. Torres now with it. Just outside the box. She'll send it high in the air. Mahone not able to get to it. Goes over the end line and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Jenna Liebert will take this one. Rowlett will take this one. Reiser going to send this to the outside, trying to get it to Woods. Thompson there for the Trojans, not able to keep it in. It'll be a throw in. Bulldogs. Daughtry will throw this one in. Reisner has it. Oh, Thompson sends it back near midfield. Rowlett will keep it on this end. Hopped in the air that time by Carter. Torres will try to send it back upfield. Now Johnson with it. Rowlett gets there. Carter. Now it is Johnson with the ball for the Trojans to Yates. Right back to Johnson. Poked free to the outside. Crowfoot off of her and be a throw in. Mahone will send this one in. Won't be Mahone. Ulam to throw this one in. Is that another throw in for the Trojans? Johnson to send this one in. Into the box. Maldonado is there. Liebert there for the Bulldogs. Cross. Not going to be able to get it as it goes across the end line. Another goal kick. Oh, they're going to say it went off the Bulldogs, so it'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Maldonado will take this one as well. Quickly getting it into Yates. Yates will draw a few defenders. Now we'll send it to the far side. No one over there. And that'll go out and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Substitution for the Bulldogs. DJ Kiros. That goes out off of the Bulldogs. Wiedemann gets it into Yates. Lays it back to Thompson. Thompson going to send it to the middle for Johnson. Johnson trying to find some room. Going to lay it to the outside. Yates there sends it right back towards the middle. Echeverria shot is going to go wide. Moore jumps on it. Punts that one ahead. Johnson there for the Trojans will get possession to the outside. Ulam outside. She'll cross. Moore right there before Echeverria and Maldonado could get to it. Torres now with it right at midfield. Trojans have really had a lot of possession here in this first half of play. Updegraff sends it out, but I believe we're going to have a foul. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett will come and take this one. Reisner to the outside. Johnson will get it back for the Trojans. Ulam now with it on the right side. She will cross. Gets it to Echeverria, who lays it back to Johnson. Reisner there for the Bulldogs. Johnson with it again. Reisner continues there. Now it'll be Yates right at the top of the box. Unable to get through, and Reisner will clear it. Torres comes over. She retains possession. Cleared out by the Bulldogs. Thompson will send it right back up to Torres. Daughtry's there for the Bulldogs. Not able to keep that one in. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Subs back in for both teams. They're going to change out keepers for the Bulldogs. Madison Santon will now be in the goal for the Bulldogs. Maldonado with it. Crosses there, trying to get it to Jackson. Up to Graff. Heads it. It'll go out. Be a corner kick for the Trojans. And Madison Yates will go and take that one. Get a reminder, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we're back on the air. It'll be boys soccer action as Central Hardin will travel to Radcliffe to take on the North Hardin Trojans. And then this Friday night, it'll be the DeSales Colts and the Central Hardin Bruins tangling in football action. As that corner kick went over the end line, it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Lee Santon will take this one. De La Rosa Pagan will come back to take it. Mahone gets possession back for the Trojans. Down here midfield. Liebert with it. Crowfoot down the left side, calls for it. She gets it. Stover comes over for the Trojans. That goes off the foot of the Bulldogs. Going to be a throw in for the Trojans. Yates now with it on the far side. She'll stop, bring it back towards the middle. Tries to chip it forward. De La Rosa Pagan will send it out. It's going to be a throw in for the Trojans. Now Johnson with it. Up to Graff, comes over to apply some pressure. It goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for John Hardin. 3-0 our score here. John Hardin North Hardin on top. Madison Yates scored with 31:04 to go in the first half, and then a little less than 5 minutes later was Jerica Johnson able to put one in the back of the net. And then with 22:12 to go in this first half, Olivia Maldonado scores. That one goes out off the Bulldogs. Johnson to throw this one in. Kiros with it to Reisner. Yates applies pressure. It's going to be sent down the right side. Woods gets a head on it. Liebert there in the middle. Thompson coming for the Trojans. Stover coming from the middle. We're going to have a foul. Might have a yellow card issued here. And it will be a yellow card for McKaylee Thompson. Subs coming in on both sides. So it did happen outside of the box. Rowlett will take this free kick. She'll ask for 10 yards. They'll back the front line for the Trojans up. .8:43 to go in this first half. They wind the clock. That one's going to go well over the crossbar and will be a goal kick for North Hardin. Stover will send this one up the field. Yates now with it. Racing forward. Yates with the shot. And Moore with the save. Diving save to her, or sorry, Santon with the save. Diving save to her left. She'll punt this one out. Crowfoot with it. She'll play it back to Pretty. That goes out off the Bulldogs, throwing for the Trojans. Into Johnson. That sub's coming in, so we'll redo this. Jerry Douglas back in for the Bulldogs. McKaylee Thompson back in for the Trojans. Mahone now with it. It goes out off the Trojans. It'll be a throw in John Hardin. Ball towards the middle. Reisner with it for John Hardin. Sending it up the far side, trying to get it to Douglas. Thompson sends it back the other way. It'll be Rowlett that sends it forward. Rowlett back to it again. She'll try to play it to the outside. Thompson there, and she'll play it out. Be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Rowlett quickly on it. She's going to throw it down the line for Douglas. Torres there for the Trojans. Right down into the corner. It's an end of the box. Stover gets to it first. She'll be able to clear it. Chips it forward, but Yates not going to be able to get to it, so it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Johnson sends it right down the center of the field. Eliana Jackson now running without a limp, able to get to the top of the box. She's pushed from behind, and she hurt it again. She goes down. I'm not sure if that was in the box or not. It was right at the top of it. So they're going to stop the clock with 5:45 to go in the first half. Smith come out to check on Jackson. There will be a yellow card issued. I believe that was Dickens that got that one. Yep. Again, tomorrow night we're back on the air at 7 o'clock. It'll be boys soccer action. Central Hardin will travel to North Hardin. Friday night it'll be football action as the Sales comes to take on Central Hardin, the opener of the season. For these two teams, on the 20th, John Hardin will travel to Christian Academy of Louisville. And for the Trojans, on the 17th of August, they will travel to Central Hardin and be played at the Sports Park in Elizabethtown. So Jackson up. Walking off the field under her own power. I get both teams back out on the field. Where the officials marked it out was not inside the box. So it will be a free kick. Santon back in the goal. Right now, Madison Yates is lining it up. Yates takes it low, goes just wide. Right, and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan will take this goal kick. Towards the middle, Yates gets it back for the Trojans. Tries to send it to the outside, Wiedemann there, right back to Yates in the middle. This pass right to right foot shot. Stanton with the save. De La Rosa Pagan trying to clear it out. Echeverria there, shot, it's in. As it is, Carla Echeverria with the goal. With 4:58 to go. Rowlett now with it, going to send it deep down the field, right down the middle. Garrison will come out and scoop that one up. Punts that one out. Mahone over there. Crowfoot there for the Bulldogs. Almost send it up near midfield. Echeverria there. Back. Now Carter will send it forward. That goes out. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Liebert has it, and it'll be Garrison who comes out and kicks it away, clears it out. Back towards midfield. Johnson there. It'll be the Bulldogs that get it. Autry with it. She'll send it out. Gets it to Douglas. Douglas cutting back towards the middle. Sends it up. Liebert, but it's going to be too far in front of her, and Garrison will pick it up. Reisner now with it on the far side. Mahone there for the Trojans. Rising across right at the top of the box. Liebert there, unable to get anything on it. Now it'll be Yates with it. She's going to send it the right side, trying to get to Echeverria. Kiros over there for the Bulldogs. Going to cross to Johnson there. Stanton comes out. Stanton stops the ball. We have an offsides call before. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs as we reach 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. Rowlett comes back to take this one. Torres to the outside. Wiedemann now with it. Wiedemann get it to Yates. De La Rosa Pagan back there. She'll kick it. It goes out to be a throw-in for the Trojans. Back out. Yates will send it across. Mahone chases it down pretty there for the Bulldogs. Mahone retains possession. Sends it up. That'll go over the end line. And another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Reisner now with it. She'll send it out to the right. Douglas is there, but not going to be able to control it. Be a throw in for the Trojans. Thompson to throw this one in. 1:15 to go in the half. That goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Gets it in. Wiley sends it forward. Sent back by the Trojans. Yates now with it. 50 seconds to go. That's going to go out. Throw in for John Hardin. Daughtry to throw this one in. Towards the middle. Torres gets to it first. Maldonado and Rowlett battle for it. Rowlett will send it up the field. Carter there for the Trojans. Time to get into the box. Johnson with it. Shot. And it's in. Jerica Johnson with her second goal. Good pass from Carter. 24 seconds to go. Johnson with her second goal of the night. Carter with the assist. So a 5-0 lead now for the for the Trojans. Thompson just going to escort that ball out, and it'll be a throw in. 10 seconds to go in the half. Torres will clear that one. And that will bring our first half to a close. North Hardin on top, 5-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs.
I am Kyler Barkley. I am with the Media Arts program in HCEC-TV. I am a third-year student, and today I am interviewing one of our longtime sponsors, President of West Point Bank, Josh Hubbard. Josh, tell us a little bit about West Point Bank and its history.
Yes, so West Point Bank was purchased by First Breckenridge Bank shares in the early 1980s. We were one facility there in West Point, and we've expanded from West Point into Upton, Glendale, Radcliffe, and Elizabethtown. So we have 5 locations throughout Hardin County, owned by First Breckenridge Bank shares, which owns several other banks throughout the Central Kentucky region. But West Point Bank is in Hardin County with one location in Upton, which is actually in LaRue County, but 4 branches in Hardin County and 1 in LaRue County.
Could you tell us a little bit about services offered new and old?
Absolutely. So West Point Bank is a full-service bank. We provide free checking accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, IRAs. We also make loans for just about anything. 1 to 4 family, primary residence loans, farm loans, agricultural loans, multifamily, automobile loans, you name it, we can pretty much do it when it comes to banking. So we obviously, like I said, are a full-service bank.
Is there any specific areas of involvement in your community that the bank makes?
Yes, so we really strive to serve the communities that we operate in, primarily all of Hardin and the surrounding counties. We pride ourselves in our employees living, working, going to church in the communities that our banks are located in. So whether it be participating with HCEC-TV, doing the sports coverage, the Heartland Parade, West Point River Days, Glendale Spring Fest, Upton Days, just the Hooray for Heroes or the Radcliffe Mayor's Breakfast, whatever that may be, we really strive to be involved and give back to the communities that we serve.
So you were talking about community involvement and HCEC-TV sport coverage. Is there anything, are you passionate about covering sports?
Absolutely. So we've been a longtime sponsor of this programming. When I grew up in high school, when I was growing up in high school, I obviously played high school sports. My son plays high school sports. A lot of the employees who work for me, their children play high school sports. And I just think that sports are great for children of all ages. It teaches them a lot of things. One, how to be a good teammate. You need to be a good teammate in order to be a good employee. It teaches them accountability. It teaches them work ethic. I think it teaches them how to win and how to lose. Life can be hard. There's going to be ups and downs, and winning a game, losing a game, winning as a team, losing as a team. I think it just gives valuable insight to just life in general by playing sports.
I completely agree and understand, and we appreciate your sponsorship. Now, is there any other extra information you would like to let the viewing audience know?
Just in general, West Point Bank, like I said, we strive to provide the best possible customer service that we can provide. We are extremely enthusiastic about the communities that we serve, the citizens in those communities, and we would really like to be your bank and to establish a relationship with you if we don't have one, and if we do have a relationship with you, to just further expand upon that relationship. We are, again, strive to provide the absolute best customer service and just, are just thrilled to be a part of the community that we serve.
How can people get additional information about your bank? Do you have any sort of contact?
Yes, so we obviously, as I said earlier, we have 4 locations in Hardin County and 1 in LaRue County. So West Point, Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like our Facebook page. You can also visit us at westpointbank.com.
All right. Thank you again for your continued support. We wouldn't be able to do it without your support. Again, we appreciate you, and let's have a good season.
High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Soccer action. Our halftime score has the North Hardin Trojans on top 5-0 over the John Hardin Bulldogs. Scoring from our first half of play, a little less than 9 minutes into the ball game, it was Madison Yates putting it in the back of the net for the Trojans off of a feed from Izzy Torres. Just a little less than 5 minutes later, Jerica Johnson got her first goal of the night. That was followed by Olivia Maldonado with 22:12 to go in the first half. And just under 5 minutes to go, Carla Echeverria had her first goal of the season. And to close it out with just 24 seconds before halftime, Jerica Johnson got a feed from Isabella Carter, and Johnson got her second goal of the evening. Again, this is our first ball game of the year. Tomorrow night we're back on the air, 7 o'clock, as it'll be boys soccer action, as the Central Hardin Bruins will travel to take on the North Hardin Trojans. As they come back out, North Hardin will have the opening possession of the second half. So we will get you who's on the field as quickly as we can. Looks like it'll be Echeverria and Maldonado to kick this one off. Friday night we'll have our first football game of the season, as the DeSales Colts will travel from Louisville down to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That one have a start time at 8 o'clock. Brought to you by Coach Paul Graves. De La Rosa Pagan with it for the Bulldogs. She'll send it outside for Douglas. Douglas cuts it back towards the middle. Stover and Douglas bang into each other. Douglas goes down. I don't think it was malicious in any way, but Stover is going to get a yellow card. I think they both were just running as hard as they could. Douglas gets to her feet. Going to walk it off. Rowlett will take this free kick. Maldonado will send this one into the box. Garrison, she comes over after one hop, will gather it in. She'll punt that one away. Out near midfield, Echeverria there. Wiley there for the Bulldogs. Reisner to the outside, trying to get it to Douglas. Douglas now will get it to Liebert. Liebert offsides, and it'll be a free kick for the Trojans.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 50% off on hamburgers and hot dogs and cheeseburgers at the concession stand. Come on over and hit it.
That one's sent forward. Maldonado now with it. De La Rosa Pagan comes over. Cross there. Stanton misses that one. Mahone with the shot. Blocked out by Daughtry and cleared by Wiley. We will have a handball there. Free kick for the Trojans. Yates will set this one down. Yates into the box. Stanton punches it out. It'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Madison Yates will head down to get this one. Yates will set this one up. And gets all the way through. Wiedemann had a shot at it, unable to really control it at all. Pretty will track it down. Wiedemann was going to have to head it. It was a little far in front of her. Wiedemann now with it. She'll cross. That'll go right to Stanton. She'll walk it up and punt it away. Thompson with it. Woods there for the Bulldogs. Thompson going to try to get it back. Gets it to Maldonado. Maldonado down the sideline. Up to Graff, comes over. Cross there. Stanton gets a foot on it. Rowlett able to clear it out of the box. Gets it to Douglas on the far side. Reisner gets to them, but it'll be Yates gets possession back for the Trojans. Daughtry and Echeverria battling forward on the far side. Goes out, it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Get it into Douglas. Carter comes up to challenge. Trying to get it to Liebert. It'll be Stover that sends it back out. Yates back to Mahone. Douglas comes from behind. Now she'll try to get it to Reisner. That'll go out. Throw in Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Woods. Thompson there gets it back for the Trojans. Now Wiedemann with it right in the middle of the field. Trying to get it to Maldonado. She gets it past Pretty into the box. Up to Graff, comes over. Shot into the side net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan sends that one out. Quiros chases after it. Carter will send it, keep it on this end for the Trojans. Now Maldonado and Wiley going after it. Johnson has it. Outside for Yates. Reisner comes over. Chips it forward. Echeverria with it. And they have her offsides. And it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan will take this one. Wiley kicks it back to the outside. Kiros gets to it. Mahone there for the Trojans. It goes out to be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Yates with it. De La Rosa Pagan is there. Stop. Just outside the box. She'll cross it there. I believe we're going to have a handball in the box. And it will be a penalty kick coming for the Trojans. Torres races forward. It'll be Madison Yates to take this one. 33-32. Santon will have to stay on the line until the ball is kicked. Yates, shot and in. Madison Yates with her second goal of the evening. Mesa scores 6-0 North Hardin. So 33-21 to go in the ball game. Yates with her second goal of the night. Rowlett going to send that one up. John Hardin's right side. That'll go out. Throw in for the Trojans. Kuros gets it to Liebert. 4 Trojans back there, though. Carter gets it to Yates. Up to Johnson. Johnson to Maldonado going down the middle of the field and wait him into the outside. Going to get it to her. She gets past Pretty. That'll go wide right. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan to take this one. Yates gets it right back for the Trojans. Reisner on her. Reisner gets the ball back to Liebert. Liebert going to get it over for Woods. Thompson there for the Trojans. Gets possession back. She'll play it back to Torres. Torres going to send it up the Trojan right side. That one went off Wiley. Johnson now with it. And Wiley goes down. She twisted her ankle. And we'd like to thank our sponsors for making all of our HCEC-TV broadcasts possible. Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Again, for North Hardin, they are in action next on the 17th as they will travel to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That game will take place at the Elizabethtown Sports Park. The other night the game was played at Field 5. For John Hardin, under first-year coach Kazim Muhammad, the next ball game will be against Christian Academy of Louisville. So they will travel to take on the Centurions. That'll be on the 20th of August. Our next game will be tomorrow night at North Hardin as the Central Hardin Bruins go to take on the Trojans in boys soccer action. And then Friday night we will have our opening football game of the year as the DeSales Colts come to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That one scheduled for an 8 o'clock kickoff. And Coach Paul Gray will bring you the action. Andy Wiley is the injured Bulldog. Appears to be a right ankle injury. Take a look at the schedule we have for the rest of this year. They attend to Wiley. So we talked about our 2 games this week. Next week we'll have our first volleyball match as North Hardin will travel to E-Town on Tuesday night to take on the Panthers. That's scheduled for a 6:30 game time. Then next Thursday it'll be boys soccer action as E-Town will travel to North Hardin. And then on August the 26th, football action as Bardstown will come here to John Hardin. That one with a 7:30 start time. Then to round out the month, on Tuesday, August the 30th, we will have Central Hardin at North Hardin in the volleyball action, and the 31st Wednesday, it will be Central Hardin at Elizabethtown in girls soccer. So Coach Muhammad will carry Miss Wiley off the field. 31:48 to go in the ball game. North Hardin on top 6-0. It's behind a pair of goals by Madison Yates and Jerica Johnson. Also with goals tonight, Olivia Maldonado and Carla Echeverria. I believe it will be North Hardin ball just beyond midfield. Yates going to send it to the far side. Abby Mahone is there. It's going to go off of her. And Updegraff will escort it over the inline, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan will take this one. Actually, it'll be Rowlett that ends up taking it. Maldonado gets it back. Now Yates immediately shot. That's going to go wide to the right. Be another goal kick for the Bulldogs. De La Rosa Pagan will take this one. Maldonado with it right at the top of the box. Her shot is going to go wide right. And another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett will come back and take this one. Now sub coming in. Drea Douglas back in for the Bulldogs. Yates with it. Chips it back forward. Wiedemann with it. Pretty was there to get it out. Now to be Johnson. Hers is going to go wide right and long. Another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett will come back. Oh. It'll be Bailey Dickens to take this one. Out to Rowlett. She sends it forward. It'll go out and be a throw in for North Hardin. Johnson to throw this one in. And to get it to Maldonado. Headed up by Dickens. Now De La Rosa Pagan there. Maldonado still with it. Lays it back. Wiedemann shot. That goes just wide right and high. Another goal kick for John Hardin. Rowlett will take this one. Mahone with it. To Yates, right back to Mahone. I'm going to send it towards the goal. It goes wide left. Since the injury a little over 3 minutes ago, I believe this is the 5th goal kick by the Bulldogs. Unable to really get it past midfield. Rowlett again to take this one. Johnson keeps it on this end for the Trojans. Reisner there. Yates now with it. She squares up. Shot. Santon gets in front of it. Able to scoop it up. Douglas is there. Wiedemann gets it back for Trojans. Now Thompson with it. Goes off Douglas, throw in for North Hardin. Now it'll be Johnson that throws it in. To Maldonado. Pretty there. Pokes it free. Maldonado keeps it in play. And another handball in the box for another PK. Isabel Torres sprinted up from her defensive back position. She will take this one. Shot, that one's over the crossbar. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. It goes off Johnson and out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Looks like it'll be Pretty who comes forward for it. Now Rowlett with it. Rowlett going to get it to Liebert. Liebert was offsides. That'll be a free kick for the Trojans. Reisner. Now the ball played to the middle. Johnson will be there for North. Outside to Yates. Goes out off of John Hardin, so it'll be a corner kick. Maldonado chases after it. She'll take this one. They get it to Yates. Yates drives it towards it. Lines up, cross. Pretty there. Wiedemann with the shot, knocked back out. Now it'll be kicked out. Throw in for North. Johnson quickly throws it in to Wiedemann. Pretty is there, plays it out. Another throw in for the Trojans. Try to get it to Maldonado. Reisner was there. Reisner tries to clear it out. Wiedemann with it. De La Rosa Pagan will clear it. That goes off of John Hardin. Throw in for the Trojans. Thompson to throw this one in. Douglas now with it for the Bulldogs. Johnson with it. Pretty pokes it free, but it's Maldonado who has it. Just outside the box. Crosses right there and in! Echeverria with her second goal of the night. That one on the assist from Maldonado. .24:06 remaining, 24:07 remaining in the ball game. 7-0 now our score. Again, we'd like to thank all of our HCEC-TV sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Yates to Johnson, back to Yates again. She'll chip it wide for Mahone. Doherty comes over for the Bulldogs. Gets it back to Yates. Carter will send it towards the middle. Reisner races up and gets to it, but it'll be Thompson that keeps it on this end. Now Rowlett. Now Reisner with it. She'll send it down the line. Douglas chases after. Torres there for the Trojans. That one's cleared out. Be a throw-in for John Hardin. Douglas came out of her shoe. Pretty comes forward to send this one in. That'll go out. Pretty to throw it in again. That wasn't a throw-in. Yeah, she didn't get it behind her head. Like she was thinking about it, stopped, and then tried to start again. Never got it back behind her head. So throw-in for the Trojans. Johnson to send this one in. Yates now with it for the Trojans. Tries to go wide. Mahone will come back and get it right at midfield. Lays it back for Carter. Back to Mahone. Yates tries to get it back to Mahone. Unable. It goes out and be a throw-in for John Hardin. John has a sub coming in. Throw in for the Trojans. Yates will throw this one in. Down the line, Doherty there for the Bulldogs. Mahone gets it back, lays it back for Yates. Yates crosses, trying to get to Maldonado. Dickens is there. Now Reisner pops it forward. Quiros with it. It's past Torres. But Stover there to clean it up. Gets it back to Torres. Ulam on the outside. Now Maldonado with it. Splits defenders. Shot. Saved by Stanton out of bounds. Or over the inline. It'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Yates will take this one. That one goes over the inline. It'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Pretty with it. Maldonado comes and puts pressure on her. Pretty will send it towards the middle of the field. Yates now has it from Johnson back to Johnson. Johnson again with it. Pretty will send it back up, but Yates gets there first. Yates going to lay it off. Torres shot top of the key, or top of the box, sorry. Skips off the crossbar, and that'll be another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Liebert back to take this one. Out to the outside. Trying to get it to Quiros in the middle. Carter with it. Up to Stover. Back to Torres. Torres will get it up for Stover. Stover tried to send it down the middle. Reisner got there. Went off of her. Tried to get it in the box. Liebert will clear it. 18-14 to go in the ball game. Mahone to throw this one in. She gets it into Yates. Yates splits a couple of defenders, loses control of the ball. It goes to the outside. Liebert gathers it in for the Bulldogs. Mahone gets it back for the Trojans. Tawina right back to Mahone. She's trying to get it to Yates, cleared by De La Rosa Pagan up to Quiros. Torres gets it back for the Trojans. Stover now will send it towards the right side, trying to get to Maldonado. Ulam is there. Douglas now with it for John Hardin. That's going to go off of Douglas. It'll be a throw in for North. I think both the players that hit each other thought it was a throw in for the opposite team. Ulam with throw in to Yates. Right back to Johnson. Towards Yates in the middle. Rowlett there for the Bulldogs. Going to send it to the far side for Mahone. We have offsides on the Trojan. It'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. And a reminder, tomorrow night we are back on the air. 7 o'clock it'll be boys 17th District soccer action. So Central Hardin Bruins will travel to the North Hardin Trojans. Score here 7-0, North Hardin on top. 5 goals scored in the first half by the Trojans, 2 here in the second half. Three Trojans with 2 goals apiece, that being Madison Yates, Carla Echeverria, and Jerica Johnson. Thompson with it, keeps possession, tries to chip it forward, gets it to Maldonado. Pretty is there, cross towards the middle, Johnson shot, score, hat trick, Jerica Johnson. On the feed from Maldonado. $15:56 to go in the ball game. Second assist of the day from Olivia Maldonado to go along with her 1 goal. Carter now with it towards the middle. Quiros gets it back for the Bulldogs. Trying to get to the outside. Thompson there for North. Able to keep possession. She's going to send it forward for Maldonado. Maldonado gets it. Liebert in tow. Maldonado going to, that one doesn't cross. Stanton able to keep it in. Want to go out. Yates with it. Jordy there for the Bulldogs. Cross to Maldonado. Got a foot on it. Stanton comes up, knocks it out. I'm going to say it went over the line before Stanton got there, so it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. A couple of subs coming in for John Hardin. Stover back there, stops that one. Yates tries to send it towards the middle. De La Rosa Pagan there. Echeverria trying for it, sent back up field. Now Stover gets it right at midfield. She's going to send it to Torres. Right back to Stover, to the middle for Johnson. Torres now to the outside along there. I believe Lily Pretty goes down. That ball goes off of Liebert. It'll be a corner. Went off Lily Pretty's head. Stands back up. In for John Hardin, they are back in action on the 20th. They will travel to Christian Academy of Louisville. They are going to have Pretty go out. For North Hardin, their next ball game will be on the 17th as they will take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That game will be played at the Elizabethtown Sports Park. Renovations going on at Central Hardin. Have taken out the soccer field. Corner kick coming for the Trojans. It goes all the way through. And that'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs that goes all the way through. But renovations, the soccer field is being replaced. Central Hardin will have home football games. Again, this Friday they will host the DeSales Colts. But Volleyball, most of their games will be on the road. And then soccer, most of their games will be played out at the sports park. Liebert to take this goal kick. Liebert right down the middle of the field. Torres will send it right back, gets it to Johnson. Rowlett there, get it to the outside. Mahone has it for the Trojans. Gets it to Yates. Ooh, that one went off Pagan. Yates winds it up. She has got a very powerful kick. Ball back out. Thompson will gather that one in. Oh, that'll go off Douglas. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Thompson, substitutions coming in. That'll be knocked out by Dickens. Throw in for North Hardin. Thrown into the box. Liebert gets to it. She'll send it up John Hardin's left. That goes out. Another throw in for the Trojans. Thompson again to take this one. 11:05 to go in the ball game. North Hardin on top, 8-0. Torres comes over and gets to it. Thompson going to keep it in. She'll get it up to Wiedemann.
There you go, Juliana. There you go.
Wiedemann forward for Maldonado. Dickens there. Cross by Maldonado. Not able to get to it. Mahone will lay it off to Yates. Yates winds up. That one will go wide left and long.
Good job, Madison. Good try.
And a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Went down the middle of the field. Johnson's there. Reisner there for the Bulldogs. She'll send it forward. Torres hurries back. Douglas comes up to provide some pressure. That'll go out off North Hardin, so it'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Carroll's back into the lineup for John Hardin. So it'll be Dickens to throw this one in. Johnson with it, outside for Wiedemann. Down the line. Liebert comes back, she'll get to it first. Maldonado there for the Trojans. Throw in for the Trojans. Wiedemann, subs coming in. Carter back in for North Hardin. Yates to throw this one in. And that one will go out off. Wiedemann, a throw in now for the Bulldogs. Dickens down the line. De La Rosa Pagan. Now it is Johnson to Yates, trying to get it back. Rowlett will clear that one out. Carter keeps it on this end. Wiedemann now with it. To Maldonado. Gives it right back to Wiedemann. Right back to Maldonado. That one a little behind her. Now she'll try to cross. That one goes over the inline. Goal kick for the Bulldogs. Reisner now with it. Carter there for the Trojans. And Carter able to get there and clears it. A throw in for John Hardin. A sub in for John Hardin. Torres will get that one out of the box. Gets it to Johnson. Wiedemann with it. Maldonado now with it. Liebert comes over. Liebert will clear it. Maybe a throw in for the Trojans. Maldonado to throw this one into Yates. Liebert right there for the Bulldogs. Kicked out. Quick throw in. Liebert again kicks it out. Another throw in for the Trojans. Into Maldonado, back out to Yates, back to Maldonado. Cross there. Popped in the air. Saved that. And Jerica Johnson with her 4th goal of the night. That one also 3 consecutive goals on assists from Maldonado. .6:13 to go in the ball game. 9-0 now our score. Johnson with it. Up to Maldonado. Back over. Liebert gets there. She'll clear it out. Throw in for shot. Just missed wide by Wiedemann. Appreciate it's Lily Pretty coming back into the game. That's good. Four goals in a game is called a haul. There's a shot. It's in. Madison Yates with her hat trick. And that will end it with 5:38 to go. So 5 goals in the first half, 5 goals in the second half. Well, in the ball game, 10-0 victory for North Hardin. They moved to 1-1 on the season, 1-0 in 17th district play. For the Bulldogs, they fall to 0-3 on the season, 0-2 in 17th district play. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Again, tomorrow night we're back on the air, 7 o'clock, with boys 17th District Soccer as Central Hardin travels to North Hardin to take on the Trojans. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV, I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.